What do you think about Malik Hooker then, though?
Bro, like, honestly, I wouldn't mind Malik, but I would prefer, if we're going to talk about bringing in an extra guy, I wouldn't be opposed to, Bradley Roby, and what's the other dude? And Roby Coleman as well, right? Both of those guys are available. And the reason why I say them instead of Malik is this. We don't necessarily need a safety right now, right? But we need a legitimate third corner. Now, we know Cam Sutton is projected to play outside. James Pierre is in a slot corner. James Pierre is outside corner. Justin Lane is in a slot corner. Justin Lane is outside corner. So why not just get a guy that specializes in being a nickel corner?
Just in case.
Right. So it's like not even just in case. It's like now instead of James Pierre and Justin Lane having to be your third guy playing 80% of the snaps, now they're the fourth corner playing probably 30 to 50% of the snaps. Way less exposure, better for their growth and development.
They're taking on the Cam Sutton role from a few years back.
And if they come out and impress and they can start, well, that's just icing on the cake because you know Cam can go back to doing that role. So that's more of my approach. Whereas if you bring in Malik, now you're talking about, okay, we're going to make Edmonds the dime linebacker. He's going to have to learn that. That's going to be new. Obviously, with Minkah and Malik, they should be able to play off of each other fine, but you still don't have that true nickel corner. We still don't have that true third guy. So that's why for me, when I was thinking of the guys that are still available now that this second part of free agency is here, I'm like, I would much rather go for a guy that specializes in just playing nickel corner because we know that's what we need the most. Versus having to try to convert or hope that one of these younger guys are going to work out when we know if it doesn't, we are not in a position to just be able to say, oh, we can afford to drop a couple of easy games early in the season. We'll make it up on the back end. No, every game is going to count. We don't have that luxury right now. We don't have this like juggernaut super team where as soon as we walk in, we know we're winning 16, 17 games. Like, I know you feel that way.
I do feel like we're going to have a good season.
I know you feel that way.
I'm thinking at least 12 or 13 games this year.
I know you feel that way. But when you look at it on paper, it's not as settling. So that's what my approach would be, though, man. In terms of instead of just saying Malik Hooker, that's for me at least, though.
That's not a bad point at all. Bro. Why not both?
I mean, you could, but financially, we're sitting at about what, 5?
I've seen so many different things, dude.
I've seen 5,
seen 9, but is it 5? Adjusting for what the cap's gonna be when the season hits.
See, I'm not sure. I know we're sitting around 5 right now, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's my thing. So I'm just like, I don't see you getting 2 of those 3 players for 5.
Yeah, unless you're making some adjustments.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I feel like it's gonna be one or the other. Yeah.
They're probably all in the same cap space range.
Mm-hmm.
2 or 3 million.
Yeah.
I like that. I
just feel like I'd rather have somebody that specializes at it versus...
Just give us one more move.
Yeah.
That's all. Whether it's Malik Hooker, Poole, the 2 cornerbacks you brought up, I'm good with that. I just think one more move on defense.
Now, Poole, I know he's had a little bit of injury history, though. Is he healthy right now? Because that's my thing with him. I know he's definitely had injuries, man.
Let's see. I do think he's healthy. Was he hurt last year? Oh, shit. We got Brian Poole LinkedIn popping up.
You don't want to go connect with him on LinkedIn, bro.
All right.
I can send like business emails.
Yeah, he was hurt last year. He was hurt a decent amount. Only played 9 games. I mean, he's got to be healthy right now, right?
Yeah. I mean, unless it was like something late injury. Yeah, I don't see why not.
Let me see.
Yeah, I just don't know. I didn't see. I don't know how much you played last year.
Out for the season. Hold on. Let me just see what injury it is.
Yeah.
'Cause this would make it a little bit more clear. This was back in November.
Mm-hmm. So he got hurt late.
A shoulder injury.
Oh, yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's about to say, oh, it was ACL. I'm like, oh, I don't like November ACLs. I don't like November Achilles. I don't like November injuries that pertain to lower body. But shoulder, we can live with a shoulder. He'd be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
see,
any
like
one of those
too.
dudes. I mean, it's any one of those dudes that you're talking about that can play nickel cornerback.
Mm-hmm.
That works.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, it's more of a designed role as opposed to Malik Hooker.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming he would, what would he? Because you wouldn't bring him to do any Edmonds type of stuff in the box.
No, he's your third. You're talking about Malik. If Malik comes, he's in the middle of the field. He's the free.
And how many snaps is he playing? It goes to your point where it's pretty gray on the rule.
Yeah.
Then,
so
right?
like essentially, you're gonna play your 2 safeties as well. He'll be interesting because you might on base downs be sitting with Edmonds and Minka, because Edmonds is a true strong safety, box safety, whereas Malik and Minka, they're more free. They're speed, smaller guys. So I don't think on base you would have those two guys out there together. But when you go sub package ball, that's where it would change, because you would bump Terrell Edmonds down into the box to play dime linebacker, and then from there you would bring Malik and let him play middle of the field, and you would have Minka just kind of roaming around doing what he wants, playing off of the quarterback. So those things can work like that. But I don't know, man. I just feel like it's a lot of moving pieces at times,
Yeah, sure.
And not only am I moving Edmonds, he has to learn a new position. Then Minka has to go from working with Edmonds on these plays to now he's working with Malik, different style of play and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. It just seems like
it can work.
It can.
If we sign him, all of a sudden we're talking about how this could work.
It can. In essence, we just broke it down.
This could be a cool little hybrid role, but
it can work.
I get what you're saying. I don't think anyone's really brought that up. Why don't we just bring in a nickel cornerback?
If you bring in a nickel corner, it's only one person that's affected. You see what I mean? Whereas if you bring in Malik, Edmonds,
Bush, maybe
Minka, Bush, yes. Like, you see how many people it's affected, and we still haven't even addressed the nickel corner yet.